saying, can you read her mind?
Not at all.
So you don't know what she's thinking, other than she said, I'll kill us both.
Thank you. Thank you, Heather. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth today?
I do.
Settle in right there. Watch your step. When you're ready, Mr. Kaplan.
Take, association name, please.
Carl Wilcox.
Mr. Wilcox, how old are you?
37.
What type of work do you do, sir?
I was a chef, now I'm an owner mechanic.
Good work. Do you know a woman named Annalisa Louise Purdy?
Yeah, somewhat.
Someone?
Yeah, like she was a friend of my niece.
What do you know?
She was a friend of my niece.
Taking you back in time to May 26, 2020. About 12:50 in the afternoon. Do you remember where you were?
Yeah, I was on 94 freeway.
In a vehicle?
Yeah,
Are you in the driver's seat, passenger seat, or back seat?
I was in the driver's seat.
Miss Purdy, was
She was in the passenger seat.
in the vehicle?
No, just I did.
Judge, I remember, did I ask the court to identify?
Did not.
If you saw Alicia, thanks, if you saw Annalisa Purdy, again, you think you'd recognize her?
Yes.
Look around the courtroom, let Judge Oakley know when you see her in the court.
I see it.
What is she wearing?
Gray shirt.
Your Honor, may the record reflect the witness is identified to the defendant?
Noted.
Well, why were you and Miss Purdy together in your car at that time?
I was giving her a ride to pick up some money from a friend of hers, Bill. I believe the car work. I took her to go pick up Bill while we was in Belleville.
Well, did you and she have any disagreements at that time?
No, we had no disagreements till we left Belleville.
Did you have any disagreements after?
Yes, that was.
And Judge just want to hear a long story, but could you just give us an idea of what it started?
It's because she attacked somebody else while she was with me, and I'm on probation, like I told her. So I told her that she got to get up out my car. Like I didn't know what was going on. She told me that a guy attacked her, but to come to find out, the guy called her phone while we was riding away.
I think that's more information than we need, but thank you. Were you near I-94 in Maryland? When you were with Miss Purdy?
Yes,
Who was driving at that point?
me.
Anything unusual happened in your car? Well, by the way, what type of vehicle were you?
I was driving a 2010 Cadillac Escalating EXP.
Anything unusual happened in your vehicle, the Cadillac, between you and Miss Purdy?
Yes, we
What
was
happened
arguing.
was unusual?
We was arguing.
Understood. What, anything happened between you and her outside of the argument?
Are you talking about when she crashed my car?
That's it.
Okay, yeah.
How does that occur?
I said it's hard to explain because you kind of stopped me every time I'm trying to explain.
Well, certainly, when that, I can't have long answers.
It's not an answer, but the whole reason why we was arguing was because of that
You know, and if the
situation.
defense attorney wants you to elaborate in that regard, he will. I'm just presenting what I think is appropriate.
Physically, what happened?
Okay, physically what happened was we was arguing because the guy called her phone and was telling her, why would you bust my windows out? And she told me.
But I don't care about that. I care about her crashing your car.
That's what I said.
Get to that.
That's what the argument was about, and I told her she had to get up out my car. I said, I'm about to get off at the next exit. You got to get up out my car. She grabbed my wheel and said she'd kill us and pulled and ran me into the wall.
Now, what's the proximity? Where did this happen when she pulled your steering wheel?
It happened
I know it's in a car, but what street? What?
on 94 freeway.
I-94 did
It was like right by Mary. It was like the Merriman. Like, okay, so you know, like the area where you first start coming in on like when you're coming up on Merriman Middle Belt.
Yep.
It was like, okay, it wasn't on the inner part. It was on the outer side, still on the interstate.
Did Miss Purdy say anything to you before she grabbed the steering wheel?
She said, "I'll kill us both."
When she said, I'll kill us both, Did you form an impression one way or the other whether she was serious or not serious?
It was too late. When she said it, she already had the whip. She was already yanking it into the wall.
How much time passed between when she yanked the steering wheel and when she said, "I'll kill us both"?
It was the same time. Like she was like, "I'll kill us both," as she was grabbing the wheel and then she
Judge,
yanked.
do I have permission to have the gentleman stand to show you the motion of the steering wheel?
Sure.
Sir, would you stand up, show, and demonstrate for Judge Oakley what you described about the steering
I'm
wheel?
driving. She was sitting in the passenger seat. I was yelling at her about that shit that happened. She was like, "I'll kill us both." As she grabbed the wheel and she yanked and locked her legs. Like I'm looking at her, like, you know how when something going so fast, you see? Like I watch her lock her legs and hold the wheel like this and run me into a wall.
Mr. Wilcox?
Let me stop you. For the record, Mr. Wilcox is pantomime grabbing something with both hands, straight arm, and setting his body. We agree on that description?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Hmm?
Was that what he was trying to get to?
Yeah, you can have a seat now.
Can you tell us which lane of the freeway you were traveling in when this occurred?
We was in a slow lane up against the interstate viaduct in between Maryland and Middleville.
Can you estimate for the court the speed you were traveling at just before the defendant grabbed your steering?
65 miles an hour. And when I had the people looking, like I had the tow person measuring, we slid for, I think he said like half a mile. Like we slid for half a mile.
Up against the wall.
Up against the wall. Both of my headlights popped out and both of my wheels like completely caved in on the car.
Did she try to brake it all after she yanked the steering wheel?
No, she wasn't, like, if you know how the Cadillac is, it's a big thing in between, so there's no way for you to brake. She just grabbed the wheel. I'm trying to brake. Like, I'm hitting the brake both feet.
Can you estimate the amount of time that passed between when the defendant grabbed the steering wheel and when you hit the concrete barrier?
Like maybe 2 seconds.
Did you know precisely where that concrete barrier is located?
Yeah.
Near what exit?
Like I said, it's close to the Merriman exit, but it's on the interstate side, so you can't get off there. We was already past the exit where you come on to get off on Merriman when the phone call came in. So we was probably like a quarter of the way past that middle whiteout.
Can you describe the amount of force that you observed and felt?
It will be all over.
Excuse me, let me finish the question. Can you describe for us the amount of force you felt when the vehicle crashed into the concrete wall?
How would I know
I'm
that?
just asking, what did you feel? What sensation?
It threw me up against the ceiling and then onto the other door on top of her.
That's what he was looking for.
Yeah, it threw me all the way up to I hit the ceiling and then I landed on top of her.
What happened after she hit the wall, or after the car hits the concrete wall and when you fall over? Who brings the car to a stop, if anyone?
The wall. No one brought it to a stop. The wall did. It slid across the wall until the wall stopped it.
Did you have an opportunity to look at the Cadillac after this incident?
Yeah, it's in the backyard.
Can you describe for the judge any damages inflicted?
I can show him the pictures.
No,
It's completely
Can you
totaled.
tell us?
Completely totaled. That's what he said.
Oh, thank you. Did you suffer any injuries?
I did not go to the hospital before.
But did you suffer any?
Yeah, I had a shoulder pain. I got threw up against the ceiling. I mean, yeah, my shoulder was hurting for a couple of days. I went through that a little bit, but like not nothing serious.
Answer this question, yes or no. Do you have an opinion, yes or no, as to what harm, if any, she tried to inflict upon you?
Yes.
What is your opinion?
That she was mad, going through some mental shit, and she really just wanted to hurt herself. That's how I feel, truthfully. And I was just in the middle of it. That's what I truly believe. Like out of all the text messages that I kept with between her and my niece.
Can you read her mind? You're not clairvoyant, right?
My ex?
You can't read her.
My opinion.
Okay, I'm
That's my
saying,
opinion.
can you read her mind?
Not at all.
So you don't know what she's thinking, other than she said, "I'll kill us both."
Truthful.
Do those words have meaning on Phyllis Oath?
When coming from the woman, not really. That's just like, you asking me my opinion now. You're not asking me the truth, you asking me my opinion.
Were you hospitalized at all or seen by a doctor?
For me?
Yes.
No.
Well, what happens to the truck? You know, it ends up in your backyard. Are you involved in that at all?
I mean,
Or the Cadillac, what happened to the Cadillac?
the Cadillac is completely total.
So how did you meander away from the scene when the vehicle's been totaled?
When the car crashed, she jumped over the thing and ran out the car and started waving people down on the freeway. And I got out afterward while calling the police, following her, telling people like, don't let her in your car. She just crashed.
Did the defendant say anything to you like, oh, that was a mistake, I didn't mean to do it? She ever say that to you?
No, she just more was trying to get out.
So she never said that was an accident, I didn't mean to do that?
Okay, so,
That's about right at the point of the incident.
okay, at the point now.
Take it, Chuck. Well, Your Honor, and providing notice to counsel, we might be seeking to increase the charge.
Your witness, if you dare, Mr. Roberts. Or Mr. Maholkill.
Good afternoon, Mr. King. I'm asking a few questions about the events that occurred that day. If you don't understand anything I say, you would like me to rephrase, just let me know and I'll be happy to do that for you. Thank you. All right. So, you and Ms. Purdy had been together on that day. You said on the record you took her to somebody's house to get some money. That's true?
Yes, sir.
And then she came running out the house.
Well, actually, I heard the commotion in the house. I heard the window break. And then she came out saying that the guy threw her into the window.
Right, but so you did see the car.
Yeah, I saw putting on the house.
Okay. And then she gets back into your car, she gave it out.
And I'm like, what happened? And she was like, he just threw me into a window and the guy came out. They're like, hammer, so I pulled on.
Now, the question I'm gonna ask you, if you yes or no, I want you to elaborate, I'll let you know. But for now, it's just yes or no. So at the time, were you and Miss Purdy involved like romantically?
No.
Okay, so going back to the story, so she gets back in the car and you're upset with her?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I wasn't upset until the phone call.
Okay, you have a phone call, you get upset with her.
Yeah.
Why?
Cause I'm on probation and you just bust somebody's windows out and drove off in my car with me. Yeah, I'm gonna sex on you after the fact. Of course I'm gonna be upset. And I told her, now you gotta get up out my whip. Like, you gotta get up out my car. Then they ended you getting out.
Right. Okay, so you tell her to get out the car, you were angry with her, then an argument ensues?
Yeah.
Okay, who's doing most of the talking in an argument?
Me?
You were extremely upset.
Yes, I was cussing.
Okay, you were cussing her.
Yeah, I just had got out. Like maybe like a week before that.
Oh, okay, so you were timid about going back to jail.
Yes.
Okay.
Extremely.
When you were, I noticed on directly, you talk a lot with your hands. Were you talking a lot with your hands while you were fussing at her?
I always talk about my hands. I can't lie. Yeah, I'm very like animated.
Animated, that's the one.
And then when you get into this mode of argument, would you say that affects your focus a little bit?
No,
Okay, so you were able to focus on the road as you were arguing with Ms. Purdy?
100%.
Okay.
Which shows I've never had an accident.
Right, now, the argument doesn't get physical.
No, not until she grabbed the bill.
Okay, you didn't put your hands on her at any point,
No,
or vice versa?
no, she didn't hit me or nothing. I didn't even expect it to happen.
And you indicated that she wanted to leave the vehicle while she was driving with you.
No, I didn't.
Well, you said on direct that when she got out of the car, you said she was so concerned with leaving the vehicle that she didn't care.
That was after she had already crashed. After she crashed my car into the side of the road, she started waving people down on the freeway to get in the car with one of them. That's how she left the scene. She jumped in the car with a random dude on the freeway and they took her away.
Okay, and then so you also testified on direct that she grabbed the wheel as you were like mid argument.
No, actually, okay, so it wasn't right when we was arguing. Okay, so like kind of how it happened was while I was driving, I was cussing. When we got like to where Middle Belt, when she got the phone call, that's when I was like, man, hold on, man, you had it. And I told her, like, I'm up. I said, you gotta get the fuck up out my way. And I'm driving. Now you know how like you driving and you still talking, but you're not really talking to nobody else no more.
Right.
That's when she grabbed my wheel and yanked. Like, while I'm like, man, you got me fucked up trying to send me back to jail. And that's when she grabbed my wig. Like,
Right, and when she grabbed the wheel, what direction did the car go in? You were driving right.
it went straight towards the way she was. She yanked the wheel, and like kind of locked her legs up against the side.
Against the side door.
Judge.
No, not the
Yeah, hold on. We got no record this way. That's all right. Just everybody breathe for a second. Okay, so she locks her feet up against the middle console, yes?
the middle console. That's what it is.
And she yanks the wheel towards the passenger seat, yes?
Yeah, and she like leaned back with it and like yanked it straight to the wall.
Okay, straight. Okay, and did you observe any injuries on the Miss excuse me, let me rephrase.
Purdy.
Yeah, did you observe any injuries on Miss Purdy?
No, I didn't really care. I'm not. Like after my car was crashed and we got thrown around my car, I wasn't looking at nothing but my vehicle and trying to keep her there from the post to get there.
Okay, all right. No further,
Without putting my hands.
no further questions. Thank you.
Redirect, Mr. Kaplan.
Call both attorneys about your vehicle being damaged, total, you know, what it would cost to repair that vehicle?
Okay, so when I had it sent in to
Objection has to irrelevance. This is a felonious assault. The charge is felonious assault, so
It is.
the damage to his vehicle was irrelevant to whether it doesn't make it any more or less probable that she committed felonious assault. So
What's the relevance?
That's to the contrary, not against the power, as you all know, under people be Fisher and King to bind the case over on other crimes, as long as you proceed that they were proven, and we have a malicious destruction of personal property.
Well, it's possible, sure. So at that point, I think the question is, what's the vehicle worth, not what's it cost to fix it? So prior to crashing into the concrete on that date, what was the vehicle worth?
Before she crashed into the concrete barrier, what was your car worth?
and object, assume the facts not evidence. There was no testimony that Mr. Wilcox owned the car as he drove. No testimony was listed to that point.
Yeah.
So that's
Well, yeah, he said it was his car.
sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
To replace the vehicle or determine what are the costs to replace the vehicle?
Okay, so yes,
Yes or no?
yes, yeah.
And what did you determine in terms of replacing that vehicle?
Oh, well, my blue book value on that car is 4,500 and it was in top condition. Like even the inside to now is still in mint condition with all original California pins, Cadillac pins and everything on. It's everything great.
Thank you. Nothing further.
Any recross?
Yes. So I just want to clarify a few things for you, Ms. Wilcox. So that you own that vehicle on that date?
Yes, I do.
And how long have you had that vehicle for?
I've had that vehicle for about, I bought it from the auction maybe in December.
Okay, you transferred the title to your name?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, no further questions.
No, the director.
Thank you. Thank you for your time, sir. You're all set. Watch your step on that ramp.
Director People,
No, it's.
I'm ready for discussion.
people seek to bind the case over on 4 counts. Number one, malicious destruction of personal property between $1,000 and $20,000. And then, Your Honor, counts 2, 3, and 4 relating to the main course of the hearing. We have 3 possible crimes here proven by at least probable cause, and they are in order: assault with intent to murder, assault with intent to do great bodily harm less than murder, and assault with a dangerous weapon. Now, interestingly, and yours have me, as you all know, as a jurist. When he says to her at the time that the car crashes into the concrete barrier, or just before, "I'll kill us both." Why would she say that? She said it because that was her intent. That's what she was thinking. Now, Judge, I'm not saying she planned this caper for years before. It could have been spontaneous. But Judge, crashing into a cement wall like that at a high rate of speed, what is the person's intent? She's very lucky and he's very lucky that both of them are alive. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Judge, any additional comment he added, our phones saw, maybe, but we heard testimony from Mr. Wilcox that he was extremely angry at Miss Purdy as they were leaving from this third party's house to get money. He yelling at her, cussing at her, get many talks with his hands. So there's probably more to the story that he's not saying. And because of
I don't think he left anything out.
I would just be good. Just if you got to consider his credibility, this was a heated argument. Mr. Wilcox was, as you can see how he talks, he was probably extremely upset with Ms. Birdie. And there was no allegation to put her hands on her. And then plus for assault, it's not just the words that enough, it's the words with an over that. And I was just leaving that. So the flowing society, I understand, but GDH and all this other stuff, he needed to distribute it. Thank you.
No rebuttal, thank you.
I think it's pretty clear. If I drive us into a brick wall after I say I'm killing us both, that shows an intent to murder. I'm gonna bind over on all 4 counts.
Thank you.
Mary Ann will probably want you to give her some statutory numbers.
Yes.
AOI is going to be 2 weeks from today, 9 a.m. on the 24th. Anything as to bond, fellas?
You are surprisingly the people are not concerned, and we think she'll, there are different upcoming proceedings.
No,
Bond will be continued then. All right.
I don't know whether there's an order of prohibition from as to victim having contact with, but excuse me.
I doubt if there is because
Oh,
I'm checking. Yeah, there's a no contact. We'll continue the no contact. Joe, how come I don't have work ready?
Hey, thanks for watching. Please do let us know in the comments what you thought of this video. If you'd like to support what we do here, the best way to do it is to pick up some of our merch. You can find it at courtroomfiles.com.